Hey everyone, I'm Bill, and Laura and I were sitting here discussing this video, and we came up with a list of 10 tips for you boondockers out there. Anybody who's wanting to get into boondocking or is currently boondocking, maybe these are some things that some people don't think about, but wrote them down, yeah, so I can, that's why I have glasses on, so I can see what's going on here. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Tip number one is ask permission. We've been at many places in the last couple months that were questionable if we could stay there or not, and we just went inside and got a hold of a manager, whether it be a truck stop or a Walmart or a Myers or Menards, anywhere. We just go in and ask, and surprisingly, we've been told we don't normally do that, but since you asked if you'll park way over here or whatever, you can stay the night. And we stay the night, and we do our deal, and we leave. And it's worked out well for us, so maybe that's something that would help you. It's kind of uncomfortable at first when you go in, especially when you're full-time, because you kind of live in it. It's hard to just come off the hip and say that, but actually it's not so bad. So on to tip two, which is kind of my personal beef, is that people lie about why they're there, and we just don't lie. I just don't. I tell them what's going on, what the facts are, and either they'll let us or they won't. I really don't. To me, it doesn't matter because I can find someplace else. A good instance of this is my wife has a doctor's appointment at a hospital. Hospitals are typically taboo. You don't boondock at a hospital. We called and asked, and since she has an appointment, they gave us a spot out in the back of the parking lot and said, sure, come in the afternoon and you can spend the night. When your appointment's over, you can leave. That worked out good, and we didn't lie. We just called and said, look, we live in the RV full time, and my wife has a doctor's appointment in the morning, and they asked what time. We gave them the time. They said, okay, sure. So there you go. It's kind of a good thing because if you don't lie, you don't ever have to. Just tell the truth. Tip three, don't set up camp. I've seen this myself in several places. People are there, they got the jack stands down, the steps are out, got a grill sitting around, a couple chairs, a cooler, got the radio going. No, that's just making everybody look bad. There's places for that. You can go to a park or anywhere to do that. If you're boondocking, the idea is to go there, get you a good night's sleep, rest, and leave. Tip four, don't overstay. That's a big one. I've seen some. We actually stayed at a Walmart on our way to Georgia, and we stayed at the same Walmart a week or so later, and the same RVs were in the parking lot, two of them, and one of them looked like it hadn't moved in months, but that's just bad. Makes us all look bad. Stay one day, push it to two if it's decent. You can always ask for the second day. Usually they'll let you. And yeah, just don't overstay. Number five, this is also a big one in my eyes. They're kind enough to let you stay there. Throw them a bone, give them some money. Even if we don't do anything but buy a gallon of water and a couple bags of ice, we spend something, or we go into the McDonald's inside the Walmart and get coffee, anything, it's a couple bucks, and that's a hell of a lot cheaper than a campsite in my opinion. So give that one a whirl. A lot of times they won't say so much if you show up and you park your camper and you go in and you spend $15 on some stuff and then you come out in your camper and chill out. They're less likely to even say anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I say? Okay, anyway. 7. Keep it quiet. I can't say that, I've had a problem with RVers being loud. Not when I'm boondocking. Now, I've had some pretty nasty neighbors at like the state parks and whatnot. But keep it down. Less attention you attract to yourself, the better. Number 8, keep your vehicle clean. Nothing really says, hey, I live in this thing, like a rolling mess. You roll up in something that's the Heinz 57 in colors, or all beat the hell up, or, you got stuff stacked all over the dashboard looking like a rolling ticket. Yeah, it just don't look good. If you don't want the police to pester you, have a nice looking vehicle. My vehicle is a 1975. We keep her clean and respectful looking. And the reason for that is because it is a 1975. It already attracts plenty of attention without being nasty. So just a thought. Number 9, parking. This is a big one. I've seen the people in the giant Class A's come in towing a car, and I get it, you're entitled just like the rest of us, but you take up a dozen parking spots. Maybe finding someplace a little more out of the way would be better, because I've seen some people, not including Class A's, but I've seen people pull in to a Walmart with a 30-foot fifth wheel and park up front by the doors and block all those parking spots. I can't remember if they stayed the night or not, but still, you're an RVer. You should be used to walking by now. Park out in the outskirts, man. All you do is make people mad, make us look bad. So think about that. And the last thing, repairs. We all break down. We all got to fix our stuff. I personally fix almost everything on Dottie. And I've seen people out there doing oil changes and, got the oil pan off the bottom. I've seen transmission repairs being done, actually transmissions being pulled in store parking lots. And not this last trip, but I've seen it in the past. And that is just not good. That's not good. A tow, typically, yeah, out of budget, but not as expensive as you might think. I would try and find someplace else to do major repairs. If you break down, for instance, you blow a transmission and you don't have the money to put a transmission in, you're probably not prepared. That's kind of the way I see it. I understand small things happen. You got to change a light. Yeah, big deal. You have a flat tire, you got to change it. Understand. But to be out there doing a full brake job in a Walmart parking lot, probably not so smart. But anyway, or ask permission, at least get permission. There's a lot of places like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advance, those kind of places. A lot of those places will let you park out in the corner of their lot and do some of those big repairs, as long as you're not there long. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I said, these are just my opinions, tips I hope some people learn from. Who knows? So thanks for watching. Bye.